Yeah, so it's been about a week since I last uploaded, but I'm telling you, we're back. I was just like in a weird little funk, weird little state, but I'm feeling ready to come back, make some videos for you guys, so that's what we're doing today. You saw the title of the video, you know what it is, but let me explain to you what we're doing. 11 players, comeback seasons. What is a comeback season? What is my classification for a comeback? You had to have been good at some point, then dropped down, and now you have came back to being towards the top. To me, there's 11 guys in Major League Baseball who have had clear comeback seasons in the 2020 season, so I'm gonna go over them, talk to you about those guys. Of course, if there's anybody that I missed off in today's video, make sure you drop in the comment section below. I'm not perfect, we will miss some people. If you do enjoy the video, you like what you're seeing, make sure you drop a like. Let's try to hit like, I don't know, 2,500 likes. Subscribe if you're new and you enjoy the content. If you love baseball, click that sub button, join the team. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, second channel, all that stuff. Link is in the descriptions as always. And let's start talking about these comeback players. There's some good names on here. For the first player in today's video having a comeback season, San Diego Padres, Eric Hosmer. Now, Hosmer has landed himself on the 10-day IL, but prior to the injury, his season has been fantastic, arguably one of the best in his career. We know about how good he was with the Royals back in the 2014-15 season, big part of their World Series victory, and 2017 was definitely his best season where he had an 882 OPS, 25 homers, 31 doubles, 318 average, got him paid in San Diego. The 2 years in San Diego, not great. He has an OPS hovering around like the 720s, hasn't been very good, but in 2020, he's fixed his launch angle problems, he's hitting the ball in the air, and it is making his game so much better. 8 homers, 6 doubles, and 32 RBIs with 3 stolen bases in 31 games, hitting 288 with a 344 on base, 542 slugging, and an 886 OPS. The dude has just been absolutely fantastic this year. I won't say he's living up to the price tag just yet because the first 2 years have been bad, but this kind of production from Eric Hosmer definitely makes him a comeback player. He's having a really good season thus far. Next up, Atlanta Braves outfielder Marcell Ozuna. We talked about him in the NL All-Star video. This guy's having a fantastic season. He was so good in 2017 with Miami, and then of course, he got traded to the Cardinals for a pretty big haul Miami's way. That 2017 season, 37 homers, 30 doubles, 924 OPS, 312 batting average, 548 slugging. He was ridiculous. The previous 2 years in St. Louis, he just hasn't put it together. OPS hovering right about 770. Average was down, power was down. He wasn't the same player. But in 50 games so far in 2020, he's hit 14 homers, 11 doubles, and 44 RBIs. 314 average. The average is back. 400 on base, by far the best of his career. 592 slugging. Again, disgusting to give him a 992 OPS. In a short season, small sample size, it's hard to say, but 2020 is making it out to be the best season of Marcell Ozuna's career. What a great signing by the Braves. He's coming back big time. Okay, so the third player of today's video is our first pitcher, and he's a bit of a different comeback. Trevor Bauer. Now, Trevor Bauer has been really good in his career. 2018 with the Indians, he was filthy. 2.21 ERA, 6th in the Cy Young voting. He was fantastic. 2019, though, was a different story. He was okay with the Indians, ended up getting traded to the Reds, and had a horrible second half. 6.3 ERA, whip at 1.349. So he was definitely on the downswing. But in 2020 right now, he might be the favorite for the National League Cy Young. 4-3 with a 1.71 ERA, 2 complete game shutouts in 58 innings, a whip at .810, which is the best in the National League, leads the National League in strikeouts at 83, has the best ERA plus at 282, career high in K per 9. He's down in the walk department, way down in the hits, and he's given up less homers. Trevor Bauer is having a fantastic year. The guy talks a big game, and he is showing up this year. Great comeback season in 2020 for Trevor Bauer. He's gonna get paid this offseason quite a bit. I hope the Mets pay him. All right, heading out back west again, Los Angeles Dodgers paid this guy 4 years, $55 million back in 2019, AJ Pollock. Now, AJ Pollock has always been a guy who we knew had great talent, and he never really dropped too far down. He's always just had problems due to injury, but we still hadn't really seen him perform at that 2015 level where he hit 20 homers, 39 doubles, 865 OPS, All-Star, 14th in MVP, Gold Glove. We hadn't seen that. This year in 2020, Pollock's back. 11 homers, 9 doubles, 25 RBIs, hitting 278 with a 316 on base, 537 slugging, and 853 OPS. Similar to a lot of the guys on this list, he might be having the best season of his career thus far. It's just a little bit of a shorter season, so again, you can't really put too much weight into it. But for guys having comeback seasons, I think you have to include AJ Pollock on this list. He's healthy, playing well, big part of the Dodgers' success. I'm happy to see it. He's a good ball player. Ooh, number 5. This is a really good comeback story here. Salvador Perez, Kansas City Royals. Now, he's only played in 27 games, so the sample size is extremely small, arguably the smallest of today's video. But in those 27 games, Salvador Perez is raking. Now, what's funny is that Salvador Perez really never particularly had an high OPS, yet one time was one of the best catchers in baseball and arguably still is, but an injury in 2019 kept him out of the entire season and you didn't know how he'd come back. Well, he's coming back strong. 109 at-bats, he has 6 homers, 10 doubles, 18 RBIs, hitting 349 with a 368 on base, 606 slugging, 974 OPS. As you can imagine, all career highs for Salvador Perez. He's really having a great 2020, playing great behind the plate. You just haven't heard a lot about him because he plays for the Royals and they're bad. But Salvador Perez is back, he's good, and I love to see it because I'm a huge Salvi fan. One of my favorite catchers to watch right now. 6th player, up next, we've got Darvish, Chicago Cubs. Now, Darvish the last few years has been weird. Injuries are always a big thing for you. Can he stay healthy? 2018 only made 8 starts. In 2019, while the second half of the season was better, he still didn't finish with great numbers. 3.98 ERA. The whip was nice though at 1.097. You could see that he was destined to make a comeback season, and 2020 is definitely that year. 7-2 record in 63 innings pitched with a 1.86 ERA and a whip under 1 at 0.937. Just like Trevor Bauer, he's 100% in that conversation for the Cy Young in the National League between him, Bauer, and DeGrom. 79 strikeouts. He's only given up 4 homers. The homers are down quite a bit. The strikeouts are high. The walks are low. The hits are low. Darvish is filthy. He's been a huge reason why the Cubs have been good. For a team that the big names haven't shown up, Darvish definitely has. Got to put him on the comeback player list. Now for this next player, comeback is maybe a little bit of a loose term, but Adam Duvall of the Atlanta Braves is balling out, and I have to include him somehow. I mean, back in 2016, he did have a fantastic year with the Reds. He hit 33 homers and 31 doubles. His OPS was low though because he didn't walk, but still, all-star. You were expecting him to have some kind of all-star performance. 2020, if there was an all-star team, he's arguably going to be on. 15 homers, which is tied for the National League lead. 7 doubles, 32 RBIs, 255 average, 311 on base, 595 slugging, and a 906 OPS. Those across the board would be career highs for him. I think out of all the players, comeback maybe is a little bit loosely used here with Adam Duvall, but he is having a fantastic season, playing really well. I'm going to give it to him. Why not? Braves are really good. Okay, for these next 2 players at number 8 and 9, we've got teammates in the San Diego Padres organization. First one, Manny Machado. Machado has been great. He was awesome with the Orioles. He went to the Padres, and in 2019, he was terrible. 32 homers, 21 RBIs, a 796 OPS. I mean, he wasn't terrible. He just wasn't worth what they were paying him. 2020 comes around, it's completely changed. Machado's got 14 homers, 10 doubles, and a triple with 41 RBIs in 51 games. He stole 5 bases, 314 average, 377 on base, 593 slugging, 970 OPS. Again, short season, but it's the best season he's ever had. He's producing on the offensive side. He's producing defensively. Manny Machado, whatever you want to call him, nickname-wise, Mr. Miami. Machado's back. That left side of the infield for the Padres is electric. Him and Tatis, ooh, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And now for his teammate at the number 9 spot, we've got San Diego Padres outfielder Wil Myers. Whoa, Wil Myers, what a year. He won the Rookie of the Year in 2013 at 22 years old with the Rays. Big expectations. And even in 2016 with the Padres, had a decent year, was an all-star. But the last 2 seasons hasn't gotten a lot of playing time and just hasn't really been great. 2020, that's completely changed. He's back. 13 homers, 13 doubles, 2 triples, and 35 RBIs in 47 games, hitting 298 with a 358 on base, 626 slugging to give him an OPS at 984. He's playing really good outfield as well. People forget that Wil Myers is only 30 years old. Like, this guy is still relatively young, probably right around in his prime, and he's playing like it. 2020 has been a fantastic season for him. Nothing's going wrong for the Padres, and it's definitely going right for El Gallo, Wil Myers. Also interviewed him. Nice guy. Huge hands. Okay, down to our second to last player of the video, St. Louis Cardinals pitcher Adam Wainwright. Adam Wainwright is somehow pitching well at what, 39 years of age? I'm not going to give him the fine wine. He doesn't deserve it because, you know, the last few years he's been bad, but he has come back in 2020. We're seeing him go back to that old Adam Wainwright of the 2010s, hence why he's in the comeback video, and he's pitching really well for the Cardinals. 5-1 record in 53 1/3 innings pitched with a 2.87 ERA and a whip under 1 at 0.975. He has 2 complete games. He's not striking out a ton of batters, but he's limiting the walks, limiting the hits, and limiting the long ball to the fair extent. Guys aren't getting on base when he gives up these home runs, so he's not being punished, which is why his ERA is below 3. Is he a Cy Young candidate? No, but is he having a comeback season? Without a doubt. I don't think anyone thought at 39 years old Wainwright would be producing like he is, but that's what we're seeing from Adam this year. He's pitching really well. And then last but certainly not least in today's video, let's go back to the American League Central, Chicago White Sox, Dallas Keuchel. Now, Dallas Keuchel hasn't been terrible, but he did win a Cy Young in 2015, and we haven't seen him be anywhere close to that since. This year, he may not be pitching at a Cy Young level, but he is definitely making a comeback. He's being a very effective pitcher for the White Sox this year. Huge reason why they were able to clinch a playoff spot already. 9 starts, 6-2 record with a 2.19 ERA and 53 1/3 innings pitched, whip at 1.050, which is basically the lowest he's had since his Cy Young season. Same thing with the ERA. He's not striking anybody out. That's no longer his game. Never really was, but he's not doing it well. A career low, honestly. But the walks, he's limiting the walks. He's given up virtually no homers. 0.3 homers per 9. He's given up 2 in 53 1/3 inning. That's incredible. And the hits are down to 7.4. Keuchel's not one of these guys you're going to watch and go, wow, he's amazing. He's not a Jacob deGrom. He's not a Shane Bieber. But he is going out there every 5 days and giving the White Sox a chance to win, pitching good quality baseball. Keuchel is our last and final player of comeback seasons this year. So those are the 11 comeback players in Major League Baseball this season. I'd love to know what you guys think about them down in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Are there guys that I left off this list? Which one of these do you think has had the best comeback season? Let me know what you think down below. Remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. That always helps support me and what I'm doing over here. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, second channel, links in the description. There will be a second channel upload, so if you haven't seen that, go click the second channel and watch it. And that is where we're going to wrap up today's video. There's only like 10 games left in the season. I can't believe it's already over. But we got so much content coming at you, so make sure you stick around for it. Thank you so much for watching. You know the drill from here on out. YouTube recommends you watch this video as well as this is my most recent recent upload. So click through those if you have not yet seen them. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for another video. Bye.